Inspiration, wisdom. Hello, and welcome to the Bible Brief, where we explore the stories and teachings of the Bible in a concise and informative way. In today's episode, we will be exploring Genesis 3 and its implications for Christians. In Genesis 3, we see the fall of man. The serpent, who was more crafty than any other animal, tempted Eve to eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. Eve took the fruit, ate it, and gave some to Adam, who also ate it. After they ate the fruit, they realized that they were naked and felt shame. They heard God walking in the garden and hid from him. God called out to them and asked them what they had done. They both blamed each other, and Adam even blamed God for giving him Eve. As a result of their disobedience, God cursed the serpent, Eve, and Adam. He banished them from the Garden of Eden and made life harder for them. They would experience pain and suffering, and they would have to work hard to produce food. Implications for Christians. The story of the fall of man in Genesis 3 teaches us several important lessons that are still relevant to our lives as Christians today. Firstly, it highlights the consequences of sin. Adam and Eve's disobedience led to their separation from God, their loss of innocence, and the curse of hard labor and suffering. We too must recognize the devastating effects of sin in our own lives and in the world around us. Secondly, Genesis 3 emphasizes the importance of taking responsibility for our actions. Adam and Eve both tried to shift the blame for their sin, but ultimately they were held accountable for their disobedience. As Christians, we must take responsibility for our own sin and seek forgiveness from God and from others when we fall short. Finally, Genesis 3 points us to the hope of redemption. Even in the midst of the curse, God promises a Savior who will crush the serpent's head. This promise ultimately points us to Jesus, who came to redeem us from sin and reconcile us to God. In conclusion, Genesis 3 provides us with important insights into the consequences of sin, the importance of taking responsibility for our actions, and the hope of redemption through Jesus Christ. As Christians, we should strive to live our lives in accordance with these principles and to trust in God's promise of salvation. Thank you for joining us for this episode of the Bible Brief. We hope you will join us again for future episodes. Comment, like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching.